is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
What's going on, man?
The Bruins
yeah,
booted away to start the
we
game.
rejuvenated, man. We took some tough close losses.
And he's going to bring this one out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out.
Dog, bro, that was a heartbreaker, bro. And Paul, he started overthrowing stuff in the pocket up under no pressure when he got to the heat of the moment. And I can't believe he fumbled. I crossed the goal line, and they wouldn't even let me challenge it.
Lost a throw on first down.
Oh, man.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's
Save,
a incomplete
boy.
pass.
Boy, he saved, boy.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes waiting, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
He had leverage, but
First one of the
he
day
played
is on
safe to
its
help.
way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop.
Hey, that man a dog, boy. 14 is a dog.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Take that tackle.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Thomas looking to fire. Turns it loose. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
I think EA got
they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the move to the right and looking for
I knew they were overthrow. I knew it was.
complete the long pass downfield. They couldn't
You out that back foot.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Damn.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking. But these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
Ooh, 14.
That one is he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
Obviously not to start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
He might want another play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's McAllister. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Handoff from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Thomas back to pass. Using the quick game. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in.
Turning it on. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be first and goal.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance. Seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on first and goal?
The snap sets up the throw. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
On the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Direct snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here.
All right, man. We got to get something going, man. We got to get something going. The shit there.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and
dang, he ain't blocked nothing.
And the quarterback goes down at the 17. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA.
He didn't give me time for the play to develop.
Don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the...
Come on, Shaw.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown it incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Buying some time. He'll let it go to the left. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah.
They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
As a
They ain't blocking
this is
with
going to be
damn,
a very tough
man.
game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Got his man. At the 20, he's got space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruin.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Grabbed in the middle. It's Milner.
Gotta get 14 involved now. Get them heated up.
They mark it at the 29. And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
Gotta get them involved.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Quarterback making checks. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close.
I just need somebody to block, man. Just block. That's it.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's
And he ain't touching a soul.
right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job
Look at him.
protecting this guy.
You see what he did? 75 just literally didn't put no hands on him. What is he? He left tackle or right tackle? I think he right tackle.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds.
We'll find out next play.
47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the pass is incomplete.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open. Because
yeah, the speed moves on your ass.
So much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
And he really needed
Come on, it's for block. You block, let's go.
Third down is coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
He wants it all.
14, nasty, man. He got things moved.
That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration.
I gotta feed 14. That's the only way he gonna stay. Gotta feed him. He's gonna be a dog show no next year.
Check this out. The home
he went crazy on Birdie
right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Pirates are just a play or two away, and oftentimes we see games like these.
Get something going on their defense.
They're up by
I need y'all.
over East Carolina.
Give me one stop. That's it.
Back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And some room to work. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6.
I'll take that.
Go with the option.
I would take it.
Himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Give to the back. Get him on the ground after a
4-yard run out to the 31.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. Inside the touchdown, UCLA. Excellent pass.
You and Jake, man, y'all be switching on your quarterback.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
You didn't have him out there first play, though.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid.
Trying to beat the DD. Got it in stride at the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
14 a dog, man.
Longhorns have taken it inside the 20.
He got 50-50 platinum, so any 50-50 ball he allowed to get.
I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
I tried to choke
maybe
this
he'll
one.
get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself. We give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Ramsey.
He was
hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Ooh, that's hot.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. Off to the races. And he'll take it to the house.
No, he was open because I did run blitz.
And you can tell
I ran to
his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver.
I run blitz because I just knew it was third and short, man. I just knew you were finna run.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this
Fooled me.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. to the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run.
Man, bro, all y'all got to do is just block for a few seconds.
They lost yardage.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass, after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get it.
He makes a grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Now on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but
Oh, come on, more.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Come on, more. Oh, my God. God.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Longhorns! Fit it in the window for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Thomas looking to fire. Rushes on him. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. From the comfort of the
I knew
pocket,
it,
he fires
man.
it to the right. There he goes.
I hate that jump, bro.
Shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Jump.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break.
Ooh.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28.
Oh.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team.
Oh, he's got some space.
Boy, that man took a bad angle.
And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Bruins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Can we not wrap up?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
That guard,
Nice pick up on the ground.
Tucker did a good-ass job right there, boy. Filled me out of the way.
Has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space.
Come on. What you call? I put you right there to pick up the slant.
Touchdown, UCLA. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
This is crazy.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might
Here we go with the non-blocking shit again.
Absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got away from trouble. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Buys a little time. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Right on the money. And the defense
3 so down small.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He'll try to do it himself.
I mean, I had no choice. Either goddamn stay on you or let the goddamn running back be open.
And there's a danger on defense when you play man coverage against this guy. When you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And he knocks the extra
point through the uprights. My line play top tier against anybody else.
Position and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
It don't make no sense.
Here comes the Texas offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this.
Man downfield.
Defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Looking to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, with 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game, going for the onside kick here in the third. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is the turnaround after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in the face.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff.
Kill him.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Across the 25.
I wish you to cut Rams in.
They're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one and
come on, he's holding me.
Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown.
You were hitting the backfield, man. Your lineman holding the hell out of my arm.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show.
Man, you know when they'll call holding?
All of that on that
When you got now throwing a quick pass.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
But never calling on the goddamn a run. Unless you break free for a long run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25.
Yeah, they gonna call this shit.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got a man. It's McAllister.
Oh.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Longhorns in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. 1st down here for the offense.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
What?
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you can tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Brings into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
So what about the
and I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Wow. Well.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for
come on. Look, I pressed triangle, dog.
Well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th.
That's tough.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, no, pass interference, Mark.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Thomas back to pass. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's in open space downfield. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. And he's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
Hard running there. He's out of bounds.
He got
it to the 45.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Eastern Michigan. Any big developments here on the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel. Gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Now from inside the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's heavy. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Longhorns started this drive backed up and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Sends it back in motion. He's looking to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. You can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
To throw, it's Sanchez. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Sorry.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
That damn glove.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Texas. 35. Texas.
And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Bullshit.
Opening play of this drive comes from the
Line play like
line.
booty.
On the move, it's McAllister. Looking for room at the 25. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call is on.
Go.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen.
Why would that develop so slow?
Not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on second down. He wants a big play here late.
Ooh.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Correction.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now rolling to the left. Lets it fly.
I knew it.
It's picked off. 13th time he's
What is
done that
73
this year.
doing back there anyway?
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins.
Intercepted, and the defense is
Good
set
job,
up.
Sanchez.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So
Pat
Texas
that
has
ball.
it again, and here comes the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't make the connection to pressure there.
Oh, y'all
Calls the
just blocked.
mistiming.
Dang.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in
Good block.
comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's McAllister. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Another 4th down try for this offense. They're 2 for 4 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
All right.
Timeout
We
is
gotta
called
go.
with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone.
Come on.
And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one.